Hello students. So in this video we are going to continue the chapter exponents and powers. So here we are going to start a new topic, laws of exponents. So laws of exponent means there are certain rules that you have to follow while solving the exponents. So here multiplying powers with the same base. So in exponent, the first is multiplying powers with same base. The law first is if a is any non-zero rational number, that means a should not be zero and it should be a rational number, and m and n are natural numbers, then the rule says that a raised to power m multiply a raised to power n. Here we are multiplying the exponents with the same base. The base is a and the powers are different, m and n. So what will happen? The base will remain same only, a, but the powers will used to get add in multiplication. For example, 5 raised to power 2 multiply 5 raised to power 3. Here we can see the base is 5. That means the base is same. The base will remain 5 only, and multiplication the powers used to get added. So it will give us 5 raised to power 5. 2 plus 3 gives you 5. So when you solve it, you will get 5 raised to power 5. So this is your rule 1 of multiplying powers with the same base. Now the second, dividing powers with the same base. So here the law second says if a is any non-zero rational number and m and n are natural numbers such that m should be greater than n, then the law says that a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n. Here we can see that the base are same and they are getting divided and the powers are different, m and n. So what will happen? It will give us a raised to power m minus n. So in division, the base will remain as it is only and the powers will used to get subtracted. And we can write this in this way also, a raised to power m upon a raised to power n. In this also the base will remain as it is only and the powers used to get subtracted. Example, 9 raised to power 11 divided by 9 raised to power 7. Here we can see that we can write this in this form, 9 raised to 11 upon 9 raised to power 7. The base will remain 9 only and the powers used to get subtracted. So it will give us equal to 9 raised to power 4. So in this way we can divide the exponents. Now students, the next heading is power with exponent 0. So here the power which is having exponent 0, any non-zero rational number a, we have a raised to power 0 gives us 1. So any exponent which is having a power of 0, answer will always be 1. The next is power of a power. Power of a power means here in law third, if a is any rational number different from 0 and m n are natural numbers, then here the base is a raised to power m whole raised to power n. We can, whenever there is a bracket and it is having any exponent or powers, the bracket will get removed, the base remains same and powers used to get multiplied. So the m will get multiplied by n, or we can write this in this form also, a raised to power n whole raised to power n. For example, the base is minus 3 whole raised to power 5 whole raised to power 3. So minus 3 is having a power of 5 whole raised to power 3 means the base will remain as it is only and powers used to get multiplied. When you open the outer bracket, the 5 will get multiplied by 3 and it will become base remain minus 3 only and 5 3 are 15. So we can write it as minus 3 whole raised to power 15. So this is the law which is having a power of a power. Students, the next topic is multiplying powers with same exponent. Here in this we are having a law 4. The law 4 says that if A, B are non-zero rational numbers, that means A and B are non-zero rational numbers and n is a natural number, then the rule is A raised to power n multiply B raised to power n. So in this we can see that the exponents are getting multiplied and the base is different but the powers is same. So when the base is different and powers is same, what will happen? The base used to get multiplied. A, B gives you A multiplied B gives you AB whole raised to power n. Why? Because both the exponents are having the same power. So we can write it as AB whole raised to power n. Example, 2 raised to power 5 multiplied 3 raised to power 5. Here we can see that the base is different and the powers are same. So what will happen? The base will get multiplied. 2 multiplied by 3 whole raised to power 5 because the base powers are same. So what will happen? What happens? It gives us 2 multiplied by 3 gives you 6 whole raised to power 5. So in this way we can multiply the exponents which is having a different base. The next is dividing powers with same exponent. Here the law 5th says if A and B are non-zero rational numbers and n is a natural number, then so here we are dividing. So A raised to power n upon B raised to power n. We can write it as A upon B whole raised to power n because both A and B are having a same powers and they are getting divided. So the powers will go in the, both the powers of A and B will go in the whole raised to power and it will become A upon B whole raised to power n. Example, 3 upon 5 whole raised to power 3. That means both 3 and 5 are having a same power. That is, we can write it as 3 raised to power 3 upon 5 raised to power 3. That means how we can solve it? 3 multiplied by 3 gives you 3 into 3 into 3. 5 raised to power 3 means 5 into 5 into 5. It will give you numerator 27, denominator 125. So these are the laws of exponents. So students, this is exercise 13.2. Question number 1 is using laws of exponents, simplify and write the answer in exponential form. So here we can see that here we have to use the laws of exponents and simplify and then you have to write the answer in exponential form. So first we can see that it is 3 raised to power 2 multiplied 3 raised to power 4 multiplied 3 raised to power 8. So in this we can see that here the exponents are getting multiplied and the power base is same. So what will happen? To simplify it, first we take the base. The base will remain 3 only and powers used to get added when the base is same. So powers are 2 plus 4 plus 8. So it will give you 3 raised to power 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 8 gives you 14. So the exponential form of will be 3 raised to power 14. So in this way we can write in exponential form using the law of exponent. The second is 5 raised to power 2 bracket whole raised to power 3 divided by 5 raised to power 3. So first in this we are going to use the law of power of the power. So here we can see the bracket is having a power as well as the base is also having a power. So you will remove the bracket, the base will remain 5 only, and when you remove the bracket 2 will get multiplied by 3 divided by 5 raised to power 3. So when you here first you have to multiply the powers. So it will give you 5 raised to power 6. 2 multiplied by 3 gives you 5 raised to power 6 divided by 5 raised to power 3. So here we can see the exponents are getting divided. So what will happen? We can write it as 5 raised to power 6 upon 5 raised to power 3. That means the base will remain 5 only and powers will use to get subtracted. It will give you 5 raised to power 3. 6 minus 3 gives you 3. So answer will be 5 raised to power 3. In this way we can solve the using the law. Third part, here we can see that there is a bracket, and in bracket it is 2 raised to power 20 divided by 2 raised to power 15. So first we are going to solve the bracket, and in the bracket there is a divide. So what will happen? To solve the bracket, first base remain as it is, in divide the powers used to get subtracted. So the bracket will give us 2 raised to power 20 minus 15 gives you 5. So it will become as 2 raised to power 5 multiply 2 raised to power 3. So here now the exponents are getting multiplied and the base is same. So the base remain 2 only and power used to get added in multiplication. So the answer will be 2 raised to power 8. So answer is 2 raised to power 8. So in this way we can simplify using the laws of exponents. So students, question number 2 is simplify and express each of the following in exponential form. So here we have to simplify and express the answer in exponential form. That means we have to write the answer in exponential form. First is 2 raised to power 3 multiply 3 raised to power 4 multiply 4 upon 3 into 32. So first we are going to write them in multiplication form. So 2 raised to power 3 means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 3 raised to power 4 means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 and into 4. So I am writing the multiplication sentence upon 3 into 32. So now we are going to cancel the numbers, and remember that we can cancel the numerator with the denominator. So it is 2, it is 32, 2 1 ja 2, 2 16 ja, 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja, 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja, and 3 will get cancelled by 3, 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3, and this 4 we can cancel by this 4, 4 1 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4. So the answer that we have to write in exponential form. So here we can see that the denominator, in denominator all numbers is finished, but in numerator what is left? 3 into 3 into 3. That means the base will remain 3 only and the power will be used to come as 3 raised to power 3, and this is your answer in exponential form. The next is second part. It is 3 into 7 raised to power 2 into 11 raised to power 8 upon 21 into 11 raised to power 3. Again we can write in simple multiplication form. 7 raised to power 2 means 7 into 7. 11 raised to power 8 means 11 will come 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And upon 21 will come as it is. 11 raised to to power 3 means 11 into 11 into 11. So now we can cancel. 3 1 ja 3, 3 7 ja 7 1 ja 7, 7 1 ja 7. And here there are 3 11. 1 will get cancelled by 1, 1 will get cancelled by 1, and 1 will get cancelled by 1. So here in the denominator again nothing is left, but in the numerator 7 is also left. That means 7 into the 7 power will be come as 1. No need to write 1, but 11 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 7 into 11 raised to power 5. So this will be your answer. 7 into 11 raised to power 5 is your answer. Now third part is, in bracket we can see that it is 3 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 0, bracket close, multiply 5 raised to power 0. So first we have to solve the bracket. In bracket we can see that it will come as 3 raised to power 0. Any exponent which is having power of 0, you can write it as 1. Here also plus 2 raised to power 0 means 1 into 5 raised to power 0 means also 1. So 1 plus 1, 2 into 1. The answer will come as 2. So in this form we can simplify the exponents and write the answer in exponential form. So students, now question number 3. In question number 3 we are asking that say true or false and justify your answer. So first we have to see which one is true or false and we have to justify. So first here in the first part we can see that it is 10 into multiplied 10 raised to power 11 equal 100 raised to power 11. So we have to see that left hand side is coming equal to right hand side or not. So here 10 raised to power means here nothing is there. That means here it is 1. So the base is same. The base remain 10 only and powers used to get added. So and 10 we can write on the right hand side, it is 100 raised to power 11. So 100 raised to 100 means it is a multiple of 10. So that 100 base add we can write it as 10 raised to power 2 whole raised to power 11. Why I have written 100 as 10 raised to power 2? Because 100 is a factor of 10 and 10 times are 100. So we can write 100 as 10 raised to power 2. So here on the left hand side we are getting 10 raised to power 12, but on the right hand side we are getting, when you remove the bracket, what will happen? The base remain 10 only and powers used to get multiplied. That is 2 multiplied by 11. That means 10 raised to power 12 is not equal to 10 raised to power 22, because here the base is same but the powers are here. This is having a greater power and this is 12. So that means therefore LHS is not RHS, it is false. It will be false. Because now here the second part is 2 raised to power 3 multiply 3 raised to power 2. Here 2 raised to power 3 means you have to multiply 2 how many times? 3 times. And here 3 raised to power 2 means you have to multiply 3 how many times? 2 times. So 3 into 3, 2 into 2 into gives you 8 and 3 into 3 gives you 9. So 8 into 9 gives you 72, and on the right hand side you have to multiply 6 how many times? 5 times. It will give you 7776, and the left hand side is not equal to right hand side, therefore LHS is not equal to RHS. It is false. Now the question number 4 is, here in question number 4 we have been asked to simplify. Here it is 3 raised to power 5 multiplied 10 raised to power 5 multiplied 25 upon 5 raised to 7 into 6 raised to power 5. So here 3 raised to 5 will remain as it is. into 10 raised to power 5, and 10 raised to power 5 we can write it as, here the base is 10, so the factors of 10 is 2 and 5. We can write the base as 2 and the power remain 5 only, into 5 raised to power 5. I have splitted the 10 raised to power 5 as 2 raised to power 5 into 5 raised to power 5, because here the base is 10 and 2 and 5 are the factors, so that's why I have written 2 raised to power 5 into 5 raised to power 5, and 25 means 5 raised to power 2 upon 5 raised to power 7 into, now it is 6 raised to power 5. Now we can say that 6 is the factors of 6 are 2 and 3, so we can write as 6 raised to power 5 as 2 raised to power 5 into 3 raised to power 5. So I have splitted the 6 raised to power 5 as 2 raised to power 5 into 3 raised to power 5. Now 3 raised to power 5 and 3 raised to power 5 we can cancel because both are same. Here in that place we can write 1. Now 2 raised to power 5 and 2 raised to power 5, this we can finish. Here it is, will come as 1. So 5 raised to power 5 into 5 raised to power 2 gives you 5 raised to power 7, because base is same and the powers used to get added, and the denominator is again 5 raised to power 7. So 5 raised to power 7 and 5 raised to power 7 will get cancelled. So in this the answer will come as 1. So in this way we can simplify and write the answer in simple form. Now students, question number 5 is, express each of the following as a product of prime factors in exponential form. So here we have to express the following as a product of prime factors. That means we have to use the prime factors and write them as a product and answer them in exponential form. So first is 108 multiplied 192. So 108 and 192 we are going to find out the LCM of 108 separately and the LCM of 192 separately. So 108 is an even number, so we can divide it by 2. So 2 54 ja, 2 27 ja. Now 27 will come in the table of 3, 3 9 ja, 3 3 ja, and 3 1 ja. So these are your factors of 108, and now we have to find out our LCM of 192. Again it is an even number, so we will start dividing it by 2. So when you divide 192 by 2, you will get 96 ja. Again 96 will come in the table of 2, 248 ja, 224 ja, 212 ja, 26 ja, 23 ja, and 3 1 ja. So these are your factors of 192. So we have to write in exponential form. So first write down the factors. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. These are the factors of 108. Again these factors will get multiplied by the factors of 192 because here it is multiplied. So it will give you 2 into 2 into 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and last here it is 3, so it will come as 3. So now here the number is 2 and 3, so we have to write in exponential form. So first base will become as 2, and how many times 2 is coming? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 2 is coming 8 times, to 2 power 8 into 3 is coming 1 2 3 4. So 3 is coming 4 times. So 2 raised to power 8 into 3 raised to power 4, and this is your answer. So in this form we can use the prime factorization method to find out the prime factors and write the answer in exponential form. The last second part is 729 into 64. Again we have to find out the LCM of 729. Again it is a odd number, so it will come in the table of 3. So when you divide this by 3, you will get 243, and again you will divide by 3, you will get 81, again divide by 3, you will get 27, again by 3 you will get 9, again by 3 you will get 3, again 3, 1, and 64, this will come in the table of 2. 2 32 ja, 2 16 ja, 2 8 ja, 2 4 ja, 2 2 ja, and 2 1 ja. These are factors of 729 and these are factors of 64. So here we can say that the factors are 3 and 2. So 3, one exponent will be 3 and the power will be how much? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 3 raised to power 6, multiply the second exponent base is 2 because it is 2. How many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 2 raised to power 6. So answer will come as 3 raised to power 6 multiplied 2 raised to power 6. So in this way we can find out a prime factorization and answer them in exponential form. So students, the question that I have done in exercise 13.2 in this video, I am going to give you the same type of sums in your homework, in your worksheet. Okay, thank you.